Hi everybody, we are Hope College students doing neuroscience, and we're here at your kids summer camp for kindergartners through second grade to teach you about the brain. I'm Ellie.
I'm Allie.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Sasha.
Woo!
So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be learning all about the ear and how the brain works to understand what we're hearing. We're also going to understand what's inside the ear and what the ear kind of does. So, I want you to start thinking about, what do you hear every day? Whether that's at home, at school, riding in the car, playing outside, at the grocery store with your parents. What do you hear every day? And what do we use to hear? Is it our eyes? Is it our hands? No, it's not. Is it our ears?
Yeah,
I think it's our ears. So we use our ears to hear. And if you look at this part, the part you can see and touch, this is called your outer ear. And if you think of the sound coming, it hits your outer ear and then it goes inside. Once it's inside, it hits the middle ear. And in the middle ear, there's a special membrane called the eardrum. What does a drum do, you guys? Just like that. That's kind of what happens inside the ear when the sound hits it. It beats like a drum. Once you move in from the middle ear, even closer to your brain, you get into a special part called the inner ear. And inside the inner ear, there are these unique hairs that are in charge of detecting sounds and sending it to the brain. So once you have your sound coming from the outside of your ear to the middle ear, hitting the drum, going to the inner ear, and the special hairs detecting it, it goes into the brain, and it goes to the special part of the brain called the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is located on the outside of your brain. So everybody, where would the temporal lobe be? Can I see you touch it? Just like this, right above your ears and on the side. Yeah, on the sides of the brain. So this is where you can help understand what you're hearing, help understand where the sound is coming from, and understand what is making the sound. It's a really cool process, and we're going to have a few more activities run by Ellie and Maddie to help us understand how we hear and where we hear.
Okay, so we want you guys to bring stuff home to your parents so you can teach them all about what you learned today. So you can practice sound at home, and that you can show your parents everything that you learned with the ear and with sound. So we're gonna make maracas.
Woohoo!
All right. So we're gonna take this cup. Can you guys put these nuts in there for me? Awesome. All right, and now this tin foil is gonna go right on top. Okay, then you're gonna fold it over. Perfect. You wanna make it nice and tight. All right, so what happens when you shake it? Whoa, it makes a sound. Whoa. And these are gonna be the maracas that we practiced with today that you can show your parents.
Okay. Okay, so we have our maraca that we just made. Now I'm going to have you close your eyes and cover your eyes up with your hands, and then I'm going to shake the maraca, and you're going to tell me which ear you hear it out of. Ready? Very good. I'm going to do it one more time. Perfect. Good job. 100%.
All right, so when you hear noise from your left ear, when you hear it to your left, that means your left ear hears the sound first. If you hear stuff from your right side, that means your right ear hears it first. And if you hear it on top, that means that both of your ears are hearing it at the same time.
Okay guys, now it's time for an assessment to see how much you guys learned today. Okay, so what body part is in charge of hearing sound?
Your ear.
Nice, okay. What side of your brain is in charge of understanding this sound? Yes. And if you guys don't remember what that's called, that's the temporal lobe. Yes. Okay. So if you hear something on the left side of your head, what ear does that translate to?
Left ear.
Okay. If you hear something on the right side of your head, what ear does that translate to?
Right one.
And if you hear something above your head, what does that translate to?
Both
ears. Nice.
Woo!
Alright guys, so we're just going to get a little deeper into the ear. So what does sound go into first? This is-
Outer ear.
Yes, this is the part that we can visually see. Okay, the middle ear has a special kind of device in it that helps you hear things. What is that called?
The eardrum.
Yes, good job. And lastly, there is a very important type of cell in the inner ear that is helpful to translate that information to the brain.
The special hairs.
Yes, good job, guys.
Woo!